Hi guys, welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. This one obviously is a little bit late, I apologise. Obviously my blog came out yesterday, which was Sunday. It featured this contrasting white and black, very sexy blazer, which I picked it up in the sale. It actually went further sale when I was in the middle of picking it up and writing the blog. So literally it is, well, there's a police car going past. There we go, it's gone. It is an even better bargain than it was when I picked it up. So obviously, this is what I want to talk about tonight. So YouTube, it is Monday. Give you a little fill-in, a little brief weekend, what I've done today. Been at work today, Monday. That was it, done. Sunday, I had basically Sunday and the whole weekend. Sunday was a bit of a write-off, because I had a long weekend back at home. Went to one of my best friend's weddings. Really good night. So I was back on the Thursday, a couple of beers. Back on the Friday, a couple of beers. Saturday, a lot of beers because I was at this wedding, but it was really good, and I think everyone had an awesome time. So I've had quite a busy weekend. Obviously managed to fit in shooting this when I was home, which was really cool. Now, to be honest, I absolutely loved the photos. I didn't think they'd come out that well, and I just didn't think the whole look would go as well as it did. Massive head. But yes, I think it did, for obviously the price of the blazer and even just the little look I had going on. I was like, you know what, that is going to look absolutely killer. It's more of a summer look, but obviously in the sale, it's one of those things where you buy it now, put it in the wardrobe, totally forget about it, and obviously dig it back out when it's in the summer and when that look is more sort of acceptable, more, obviously it'll fit in a lot more, because I was very cold while shooting this blazer, just with an open shirt. Anyway, this is what tonight's YouTube's all about, so I may as well grab it and have a little bit of a talk about. So before I tell you where it's from, and before I tell you how much do you think it was, I want to flash up a couple of images. Obviously this is how I styled it up. Another police car. Live on like the worst road for police cars, ambulances, fire engines. Right, there we go. So basically I want to flick up a couple of images, and that's how I styled it up. So basically I went with the leopard print shirt underneath. That is a shirt from Fix. And it's a really cool shirt, but I knew it would go so well with the white and black, obviously, of the blazer. I've seen this styled up, I think it was ages ago, it was probably last summer, and I think it was Top Man. There was one party Top Man had been to, or they were hosting the party, and some guy turned up in a white sort of like dinner jacket type thing, but he paired it with a leopard shirt underneath, and it was like, ever since I've seen that photograph, it sort of stuck in my mind. It was like that cool image to recreate. So hopefully, as you probably will judge if I've done that justice or not, but I think it looked really cool. Maybe in the summer, I said across my blog, I might even dare pairing it with white jeans instead of black jeans, just for that really cool, laid back summer evening somewhere, hopefully somewhere hot. But here it is. So basically this is the blazer I got. As you can see, this is the main focus. It's just this angular, really cool cut lapel. That's what made me buy it. That's what I loved about the jacket straight away. And as you can see across the photos, you can just get that harsh, like angular line. It looks super cool. As soon as my dad saw me when he bought this, he was like, "Christian, that is the worst thing I think I've ever seen you buy." Styled it up, showed him the photos. He was like, "Bang! I love that jacket now." Absolute legend. So it's got a nice little detailed black button on there, and it's got 4 nice little detailed black buttons on either side of the sleeves. So I got this in, I think I got it in the 36. I think I've checked online today and that 36 is gone. It was a tiny little bit big on the arms, but only a tiny little bit. Obviously I want to wear it in a relaxed style. It doesn't have to be like, as I normally have my suit blazers and like sort of like jackets like this, quite fitted. It was fitted on the body, a tiny little bit big on the sleeves, but normally I'm a small 36, I've got it, but you might be able to pick it up, obviously if you really do like it, in one of your local stores. I imagine they'll probably still have quite a few of these, because it's not something everyone buys. So you might be able to see it there, that little label's just poked out. It is from Zara. So when I bought it, I think it was about 36 quid, or like 30 quid, which I still thought, alright, that's a deal, I'll have it. It is now it is now gone down to $19.99. So it's obviously like plain white on the back, white at the front, obviously this really cool lapel. Yes, it probably does look really crushed, and yes, it does look like I've had it in a suitcase for 2 days, because I've had it in a suitcase for 2 days. I didn't actually wear this on the wedding. I thought it was a little bit too out there. I just went for like a nice black blazer from the Couples, which I always wear. Didn't get that many photos because I was very drunk. You may have seen an Instagram story, couple of cigars, couple of bottles of champagne, wine, and then the Jägermeister came out. So it was my photo album was just sort of like, alright, having a nice time, getting a little bit rowdy, seeing like people I've got no idea who they are on my photo album, and then the last one was just a video. I think it was me just sitting down on obviously one of the wedding tables looking at everyone dance from afar, because I think I just peaked too early, like I just burnt too bright and too fast, and then obviously crashed out at the end. But it was a really, really cool one. Maybe a summer's wedding, this would look absolutely awesome. You'd be that guy in the white jacket. But yeah, really, really killer piece. Love the piece. And another, that's what I was, when I was writing the blog, I was like, oh, what's my other sale item of this month? I've only bought 2, and the other one was from Zara as well. So I think obviously Zara, the way it goes, and obviously the stuff I've shown you, obviously the only 2 items I've bought in the whole of January are both from Zara, and I think I've done pretty well. So if you've not seen the blog, you can go and check that out now, and obviously I'll leave all the little links below. Have a look at the photographs, have a little bit of a read, and if you didn't catch the Zara jumper one, that's in there, sort of like a little tag in there as well. But really, really cool. I think you'd still get both items across, obviously in Zara or in one of the stores. But yeah, pretty much that's it. I just wanted to jump on YouTube, obviously Monday night, so hopefully this will upload. I'm saying it's going to be Monday night, my internet connection is horrendous, so I might upload it on my phone first, and I'll give you all a shout when it's on. Thanks for watching another one of my YouTube videos. I will see you next week for, I think, you know what I think it is? I think it's going to be a little bit of a room to it, because I think the weather is definitely going to turn this week in Manchester. I've heard it's going to be snowing and freezing cold. I want to do a room to it, and then I think the next coming weeks, obviously you've seen a little bit of boy girl. I've mentioned boy girl a little bit in this blog post, so that is imminently going to come out. A little bit of a chat across my blog. Cheers, and I will see you in a bit.